Yo, yo, yo!
Baby!
What's good?
Yeah.
Hi, everybody!
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hello. Welcome.
What's good, guys?
Welcome to an episode of Awesome Thoughts. Yeah, it's been an awesome time in awesomeness, and we're back again.
In more awesomeness.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? We've been out here like realizing things, and we thought, oh my goodness, we need to share this with the people.
True.
We need to share this with the awesome family. So welcome, guys. Welcome to this episode.
We've been discovering some things. That's why you heard a moment of silence for a minute.
Yeah. Exactly.
We're all good. Don't get worried.
Exactly.
Your
So
favorite
we know what we haven't forgotten about you. We haven't forgotten about you, you know. But for the newcomers, if you're new, please do make sure that you follow us on our social platforms.
Yeah.
Which is at Awesome Thoughts Podcast on Instagram.
Yeah.
And Awesome Thoughts on Facebook and Twitter. You know? Yes, follow. You know what I'm saying? And get engaged with all the posts and
turn the notifications on.
Put your 2 cents in, you know? Put your 2 cents in. Maybe in December we might have some.
Yeah, you might get 10 cents out, you know.
We might have some good money. You know? So yes, guys, so in today's episode, let me clear my throat, because it's a serious situation that I always like to just, you know, emphasize to people that we should nip things in the bud, but in the moment, you know?
Yeah.
Nip it in the bud, but in the moment.
In the moment. Doesn't the time and place count?
But it depends on how you do it. You know, there's a phrase that says it's not what you say, but it's how you say it. You know, I can easily be like, babe, can you please accompany me to the toilet? But we don't really go to the toilet. We're going to have a conversation where I'm like, okay, you know what? You exposed the way I chew, and I didn't like that. You know, so now people are going to look at me when I'm chewing, and I can't chew comfortably and in peace anymore, you know?
But what if you are under the influence?
No.
Because then Enes is going to be saying, this some disrespect right here. What did you say? I can do what I want. You know, and then liquid courage, you know.
Oh yeah.
So,
but here's the thing. I mean, I feel like you know your person. This is the one thing. You see, here's the 2 things that I'm gonna always preach. Awesome Thoughts is always gonna be preaching 2 main things. Know your person, whichever person it is, your friend, your partner, your business partner, your lover, your mother, your father, your brother. It's a relationship, right? Know that person. And also communicate. You know what I'm saying? So within that, right, knowing your person, I know you that, okay, when you get lit, I know you, King. When you get to Litville, you don't see it, but I see it, and I'm like, okay, he's there. This is how you should react, so that I'm not a total. and then, you know. So it happens that one of the days, King loses it. But you know that no. Right now you can't touch me. So at that particular moment, you know that whatever you say might go wrong. You know, because it's that time. Even though that's, you know, it's in fun or whatever, you know. But then you can't really confront someone there. You can't.
There are some things you just say.
Well, you maybe keep it, okay.
You can grab them. Go somewhere, maybe, you know, chill, have a break or whatever. Come down a little bit, you know. Just keep them away from, I don't know, but just try to. And then tomorrow when you are off, because if tell me, how many times do we get advice when we are drunk? And how much of that advice do we remember? You know? That's when you see that whatever happens there at that particular time ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Unless if it was a real confrontation where people fought physically. Okay. It's hard to really remember
What happened?
What happened? But you just remember, oh yeah, we met at that.
No, but I remember. I don't know if I'm just like woman and crazy brain vibes and just those stigmas, because I mean, I remember stuff.
It depends on the level of drunk you were. Definitely, because
babe, let me tell you something. On my on my birthday, I was lit. Yeah, everybody says I was on another level. Yeah, I was having a good time, and I wish I could go back again, honestly. But I can still remember myself having a conversation, sitting on the floor, and I'm just having some heartfelt conversation with my cousin and my friend about these bracelets that I'm always wearing, and how it connects me to my friends, and the other one connects me to my daughter, and all those type of things. So there's certain things that you can remember. I mean, I remember that part where I was on the floor telling people to get out. I was crouched down, but I was like, this has to happen. So
depends on the kind of
a person, I guess, how drunk you are, and
the level,
like how you take your alcohol, I guess.
Because there's sometimes where you just play.
That's why
you don't even remember how you got
it
home.
all comes back to knowing your person. So if you know that I'm not capable of managing my alcohol, I wouldn't want to trigger things that will make me explode and start talking things that I'm not supposed to be saying, and blah 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 blah, and I'm not supposed to be on some blah blah.
You can't confront them then, because if you confront, it's gonna go something. Take them somewhere.
Yes,
I don't know.
I will correct the whole topic is nipping things in the bud. Yes, I think in the moment,
signs, red flags,
it does also depend. Yes, it does also depend with the situation, just like King has explained and given an example of. So I guess not really in the moment sometimes. But
it has to be as soon as possible. Exactly. But at the right place at the right time.
So I guess if you were drunk, then maybe the next day. But it needs to be soon enough. Because sometimes, say, you always picking on me in a sense that, oh my gosh, you like to wear these big ass t-shirts that make you look, like you shrinking and you're just drowning inside your clothes. And to me, I feel some type of way about that. But at first, I'm just like, hey, I let it slide. No, if you really didn't like that,
if it affects your what is this?
Self-esteem,
your confidence.
Then you just like, no, bro. I don't like how you address that. Yeah. Because like I said in the beginning, that phrase, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. You can give a criticism, but if you give it out with an attitude or with some type of bullying in it, it doesn't come off in the right direction, because then maybe your message is to maybe try and dress into something that's more fitting to you, but then you say it in the wrong way, and then now I'm offended and my feelings is hurt, and then you've crossed the line. And now when I'm saying it, after how many times you've done it and I've let it slide, which is wrong, because then the person's first reaction is like, wow, how come you've never said anything before? Because they know obviously that they've been making these types of jokes and you haven't done anything about it. So they're like, how come you never said anything? Why is it a problem now? It could, turn out badly, but then it is a question that they
the thing is, people are different. Sometimes you see something, you still want to understand that, okay, is it really what I'm seeing? You know what I'm saying? Because and also, you don't want to be the person who's always,
what?
Like, ouch, Osam complaining verse, because honestly, no one is perfect.
Yeah.
Right? If somebody was to, exactly, if someone was to choose complaining over everything. There is a reason to complain every day about everything.
Exactly. I mean, today we were listening to the radio and there was an example about it that where this girl was complaining about her boyfriend who, goes to see friends, gets drunk and then gets home, passes out and, doesn't call and stuff like that. And I mean, I laughed in that moment. I mean, I looked at King and I'm like, how many times has this happened before? Before COVID happened, Peoples was working in offices, okay? And so obviously after work, you and your colleagues, maybe you go out for drinks, especially on a Friday, you go out for drinks, You drink, you can't be in the club chatting, you have your drinking. That's you know what I'm saying? You go out for drinks. And then when you come home, the first thing that you do is just pass out on the bed. You can't even hear your phone ringing. You wake up to 59 missed call and 30 messages. And you're like, oh my God. And you call back. But then there was times where I'm like, this dude he sounds so calm. Like, I'm not worried at this point. I'm like, okay, keep it together. Keep it together. But where have you been, bruh? Like, you kept quiet. At this time, you just went zoop, gone. And you start panicking. At
least I didn't lose my phone or get hacked.
Yeah, we're glad that you were live and you've got all your things.
As usual.
As always. But damn. It used to freak me out in the beginning. Especially like that time when you lost both your phones, or I don't know, was it both your phones?
I left something with you left mid-range or something.
No. That day after work, some colleague went with you and your phones.
Got me a lift. I left my shit in their car.
Guys, I was thinking like,
shit.
I think this guy has ditched me.
It was raining, right?
I don't know if it was raining.
Because I think
I don't remember.
They took me to the taxi ring. I remember. Hey, shit.
I don't remember what happened that day.
I think I also had something to do
but it was, I don't know if it was a weekday.
I was like, I remember very well. Somebody wanted to chop my head off.
Guys, no, but you don't understand.
No.
For me, I'm thinking, okay, so this guy, wow, he's not picking up my calls. Like, it's ringing, it's ringing and no one is picking it up. And it rang the next morning. Now, I don't know, like, who the hell am I going to ask?
It's not even off.
It's not.
Remember when I left the other one in the Uber? Then the guy had to come and drop it. Charge me $65. Just call him to come and deliver my phone, guys.
But
I left my phone in his car. That guy. I thought he would. I wanted to actually give him. I wanted to give him 250 rands.
Yeah.
To thank him. Then dude decides to charge me 65. I'm like, okay, since you're charging me, then
get your $60.
Get your $60.
Save me some money.
I go, because that phone is everything to me. We were sitting here worried, but the phone was ringing.
But honestly, this girl got mad at that. And, the presenter just mentioned something that, it does make sense in a way. But, like, you're a person. Either way, you're a person. So you shouldn't feel trapped or controlled. You do what you need to do.
That's where there's boundaries there. That's where you nip it in the bud. To say, okay,
I don't really like it when you do this. If you're going out with your colleagues, immediately then maybe text me.
Let me know
that I'm going out with my colleagues, so I might get drunk and pass out and I might not be able to call you. I love you very much.
The thing is,
good night.
That part was not about calling. They were meant to meet. They were meant to meet, right? Yes, the girl was supposed to go to the guy's place. So the guy was like, okay, I'm going to the office and then I'll text you when I get home so that you can Zogala. Then the guy went to drink with his buddies and didn't even text the girl to update her, okay, I'm drinking. So she's out here ready,
Oh no, that's effed up, ma'am.
So that's why,
that is a problem. Communication, I said. Communication, simple things.
So one of the two people, or both of them, need to manipulate the party in this sense. the guy needs to tell the girl, if he likes spending so much time with the boys, instead of, you need to tell her, I'm a free soul, I don't like someone to be on my case,
Exactly.
I just need someone who's also busy with their thing, who can be busy with their friends while I'm busy with mine. But we, like, this is my lifestyle, you need to say it up front. Not that now you're you're pretending you're playing, for you to be this side, you have to lie, play lines, whatever.
You need to tell people.
Just for you to go in jive. Not even that you're doing something even serious or illegal.
You know what?
Like, you're just chilling with your boys, playing a game of pool, dancing with without your t-shirts. That's it. Like, not even cheating even. But just because you can't even be honest about it and say, this is the lifestyle.
But
you need to set things straight in the beginning so that you know.
Don't you think that becomes a problem? Don't you think that should be a red flag on its own when you don't feel comfortable, you don't feel safe, you're unable to be honest and true to the person that you call your lover or girlfriend or boyfriend? Why? Why waste such titles if you know that you can't, be honest with this person?
Remember, people like to just say, as long as as you heard that person from the bank, from the radio in the afternoon, they said, as long as when you go into your bank and you are filling a form on that marital status, as long as it says single, you can do whatever you want. Some people take it that way, that you want to stay, you stay. You want to go, you
but
can go.
You said, right? Like you said, then you be upfront with her that, listen, I'm not trying to be serious.
Yeah, I just want
to have fun. So if you're actually trying to be serious, you need to bounce now. Move on now, because I'm just playing.
If you see clingy tendencies and you don't like them, you nip it in the bud. You're like,
you're like, no. But you see, that's the thing. It doesn't have to get to that. In those type of stages, it doesn't have to get to that point. But in certain things like, let me just get into a little bit of a story into within us, like I mentioned to you.
Okay.
Where it's like there's certain things that you would do as a single person, or let's just say, in my case, a person who has never really experienced a serious relationship. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Or actually really been taught or guided properly. Because you see, a relationship, you don't realize this though, but a relationship is to teach you, to mold you into a better person in a sense.
Yeah, true.
You're supposed to become a better you.
A better version of yourself.
Exactly, you know what I'm... This thing... Because mature, but grow and become better and
happy. You are responsible for your own happiness.
Exactly, But within that person, what is their impact? It should be a positive impact that helps you in all areas of your life, So, in that sense, I had never been, grown by any of the past people. They had never actually taken the interest or, time or energy to these types of things shouldn't happen, or, they didn't pay attention to it. I don't know.
Well, it's all about sorry to cut you short there. It's all about what you see in a person and how much work you're willing to put in it. Because it's like everybody is a uncut, rough diamond. You know what I'm saying? So if you take it and you value it, you make sure,
You polish it up.
Yes, exactly. Because it is a diamond at the end of the day, you check.
Okay.
So the thing is, if someone doesn't see a diamond there, if they just see something that looks like a diamond, but probably something else, then they'll just leave it there because they don't see time to clean it or polish it. You know what I'm saying?
But it is what it is. It is, well, I guess you're correct in what you're saying, because then for the fact that you see potential, you are able to stick around to see the change, if there's any. That's the defining moment, basically. You know what I'm saying? That if I've polished you this much and you still are within the crap mode and you're not really paying attention to what I'm telling you, then maybe this is not it.
Yeah, isn't it? That's why they're saying in relationships, you mold your person. You mold your husband, you mold your boyfriend, you mold your girlfriend, you mold your wife.
Just like those people who do pottery, there's parts that come out really smooth and great and perfect. And then there's those that came out really wonky and not so great because they didn't want to be molded.
And then there's those that disappeared. Where they ask you, where are the pots?
Oh my god. So yeah, you know.
Then you find out that you made the things that made the post not to be done. You check.
Yeah. Exactly. So you see, it's just the thing that, you know.
Yeah, but it is what it is, man.
If you can be molded, you can be molded. If you can't, you can't.
That's where you have to nip it in the bud. That's part of molding, because if I'm treating you some type of way, you know, and you do not like that, and you do not say it, you are not helping the situation.
Exactly.
But if you tell me, maybe I can also realize that it's actually a mean thing to say, and I won't say it because now I know that it's a mean thing before I didn't see.
If I really care, though.
Exactly. If I really
because
care.
We can have you know, there's two outcomes to this, and just because of those two outcomes, you still need to go through with nipping it in the bud. We need to get rid of this fear of letting people know how we feel, because oh my god, what if they leave me? Nah.
If they don't brush their teeth, if they don't
leave
brush
you,
their
then
teeth,
which means
and you don't like how their breath smells, don't be afraid to tell them, babe. Did you see that I bought you a new toothbrush? You know, just get on with it in the early days, because that's your rough diamond right there. That person is so pretty. That's why you with them. You like them.
Exactly.
You adore them.
You know, and if that's your person, you're gonna feel offended.
Everybody is a work in progress.
You're gonna understand that. Oh, okay.
Everybody is a work in progress. There's always room for improvement.
We won't lie. It is embarrassing. Okay.
But guys,
it is embarrassing. But
somebody has to say it. It is better from the person you love, because that's genuine.
Let's just calm it down for a second. But like, it is embarrassing. But when they tell you, you know, yes, you'll be embarrassed, but come back to it quickly and be like, you know what, they're helping me. They're there for me. You know,
true.
They're trying make me.
Take note. I know there's a lot of you guys. There's a lot of you.
Don't be
ladies,
offended so
gentlemen
quickly.
Who can't really say to the person, okay.
But also, it's how you say it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what if they went into the bathroom to do number 2 and they came back and you're not really smelling?
No, that's why. This is why you need to be in that relationship. But when you come out, you're like, listen, guys. Listen, baby. You're going to need to give that about 10, 15 minutes before you go in. Here's the bucket. Use the bucket for now, because nah, bro.
Nah.
You can't go in there.
Well, you can say it.
No, but you need to be able to say that. Listen, you know yourself. Yeah. If that day it was bad, you'd be like, you better turn around.
But what if,
that's not where you're supposed to go right now.
What if you slap?
Where?
Islam.
In the toilet seat. In the like a wait on the ass.
Yeah. Oh, how can you say that?
Wait, I'm not the one. Listen, I'm not. Wait, okay. For first of all, I'm not the fucker, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know.
Nip it in the bud. If you know that your person doesn't like bathing, or they don't like, or you know what I'm saying, are you someone who's going to tell them every day? You know what?
Why you don't like bathing?
Yes, you know, why you don't like brushing your teeth? You know,
why? Like, why? No, bro. Like,
and also, guys, even in terms of playing, mocking each other, right? There's certain things that maybe your partner says to you, petty things, but you know that they're joking. You know, like
Yeah, if you know
But
that they're
then,
joking, they shouldn't offend you. But
if
then,
it affects your body, even though they looks like they're joking, because sometimes it can be sarcastic, but sometimes they say in every joke there is a little
there's a little truth in every joke.
So
I did put it on a post one day, and I'm like, there's a little truth in every joke, so y'all better start laughing.
if it makes
with
you
your eyes
uncomfortable,
open.
you need to tell the person no. You
Niggas better start
because
laughing
it will end
with
up
their eyes
making
open.
you feel less. It breaks your what is this self-esteem. Yeah, because if someone keeps on telling you are fat, do that. You are fat. Even though at first, you know what I'm saying, you end up like feeling somehow.
I'm fat.
So, you're ugly.
Oh no, it's the end of the line. If you tell me, why?
Movies, movies. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
there's people who do it as jokingly.
For a person who has had issues of being bullied based on appearance, I don't play those games. Do not try.
Movies, I was allowed in movies. That's I sugar. Some people play like that, but
do not try me. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me about things that at least that I know. King knows exactly the points that, okay, I'm not mad at this.
Yeah.
It's a good appearance on me, and you can talk about it. If you're gonna talk about things that your earlobes is too, okay, not that my earlobes is long. Even though I wear these whoops and these long thingies, they're still fine. They haven't dragged yet. But like I'm saying, you don't make fun of appearances sometimes, because not everybody is open to that.
Yes, there is relationships where people do that, but if you like it, good for you. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't like it, just say it up front, so that you don't end up feeling like someone is emotionally abusing you every time they call you that, because it will stick with you for a long time.
I just thought of something in terms of nipping it in the bud. There's this thing where, let's just say you speak indirectly. I just thought of this, and you speak indirectly to maybe see the person's reaction, because you have a certain type of message. I think it's a positive message, but the way you say what you say comes off so wrong that the whole point is missed. and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? It slides, and that's the whole wrong point. Like you need to fix your point, and you need to tell me that your point is fucked up.
I think that one, your person. When they are speaking, because you already know
two main rules.
There's a certain way that your partner articulates things and put things across, and sometimes that's why when you're talking to somebody, then they say, I don't understand this guy, or I don't understand this. What are you saying? Because you are not on the same,
yeah.
But when they speak, and there's a certain something that might come as a compliment to you and disrespectful to someone else who's still a female, because you understand how these, you know what I'm saying? So I think that one depends how well you know your person, and how, because sometimes we might be hearing it while standing next to you while they're calling you that, and we start questioning ourselves like, why would somebody,
exactly, but then maybe it does it for them.
The different,
exactly. Yeah, you know what? That's the thing. I guess it just comes back to the two main awesome rules. Know your person and communicate.
And red flags, guys, one thing. Confront the red flags while it's still early.
Basically, the main point of this episode.
Don't be
nip
pushy,
it in the freaking bud.
Things that you see that you don't understand during the early days. Just question them and get them over and done with, out of the way.
You were still I was still within my story, sir. And then you had an example. And I forgot, but anyways. But like as I was saying, right? When we talk about nipping things in the bud, I used to do things or allow certain stuff or phrases that I didn't take a lot of things seriously, honestly. I'm just like, nah, But then I didn't realize that, oh no, it's not right. Especially because if I'm in this zone, in a relationship, and I'm serious about this person, I ain't trying to mess this up because I'm not gonna find it nowhere else. That's for sure. So then you just like, I'm not gonna do that. Obviously, as well, because of number one, respect the person you are with, their feelings, you know, because tomorrow you might not like something that they do, and you would expect the same, right?
Yeah.
You just, the main thing on top of, I guess, underneath communication is respect.
Yes.
It's the first.
You
it's
treat
the first
someone how
foundation.
you want to be treated.
Exactly, you know. So if you're gonna complain that I put too much tomato sauce on your fries, then I'm gonna have to respect that. No, maybe I'm out here attacking this person. They might have ulcers. Who knows?
Exactly.
You know?
All they just want is coffee with no sugar.
Exactly. They're out here like, I'm out here trying to kill you indirectly, but I don't know because I'm just doing my own thing. But
Exactly.
because you don't like it, I'm going to stop putting so much sugar. I'm going to stop putting so much tomato sauce. You know what? Let me just put it on the side. You put as much as you want.
Yeah.
Do what you like.
Scoop for
I'm going to
yourself.
cater to you in this type of way. But when it comes to that, because I'm not
your
really,
own.
you know, exactly. You just do you. Do you, boo. That's where the phrase comes in. You know? So everybody can be at peace. Everybody can be happy. And everybody can be, most importantly, respected. Because, yeah, that's how, at this point now, I realize, actually, this is disrespect. This is wrong. I actually get annoyed when I tell a person, no, this is how you should talk to me, and they still want to go talk to me in the other type of way.
That means they don't respect you.
You know, exactly. I told you.
Or whatever you have.
You know, my name is ice cream, not candy no more, and you still on some candy. Bitch, candy is gone. So please.
Head over to the ice cream shop.
Exactly. Where there's vanilla chocolate and all sorts of things. So hey, I think, you know, we've nipped that in the bud. You know, that's just the main rule within this episode. Tell people, whoever it is,
don't
tell
be
them,
a complainer.
I don't like
be
this.
a complainer, but
you go out with your friend and she's out here putting you on blast. No, brah. Chomi, nah. I don't like that. Please. Let's not do that.
It's life.
It's life.
Oh yeah, guys, you can hear it's going down. It's going down. We have to love you and leave
take
you
a
guys.
sip of water and he was like in a thinking mode. But like, it's life. You know what I'm saying? But we need to take it a day at a time.
True that. True, guys. Remember,
notice
guys.
the red flags.
You don't have to keep up with things you don't like. Yes, you can compromise. It is allowed because after all, relationships work on compromising.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there need to be boundaries. You know, there's some things that you need at the moment you see them. You know, you need to know that this is not right.
Basic, especially
so, because what you allow is how someone's going to treat you.
Exactly. You teach a person how to treat you.
Basically,
you know?
yes.
How you allow them to treat you is how they're gonna treat you.
If you allow them to play on your head, they're gonna
play and they're gonna play hard.
Because you allowed them.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying. So we need to watch that, especially. You know what I'm saying. And also, what did I want to say again?
Awesome advice.
Awesome advice. Yeah, there was a thing that I wanted to say, that in terms of like, you don't keep quiet about things. You know, when you're not happy, say it within that moment, or if the moment is not yet right, find the soonest time when it's still fresh. Of course, don't be out here like waiting 2 months later that okay,
things build up.
I mean, speaking from experience, it's not great, and it's like how you've been holding this on.
Blows out of proportion.
It's a bad thing, you know. So I'm also now telling you as well, speaking from experience, but this is friendship wise. So you just don't do it at all in any type of relationship. You know what I'm saying? Just
if you don't like
be
something,
upfront.
say it
If
now.
they did something to hurt you in some type of way, or you feel
Because they're
hurt,
out here counting,
just be like, I feel
playing
hurt because of
victim,
one,
yet
two,
somebody
three.
doesn't even know that they are hurting you, but you're out here playing victim, like, oh, they did this to me, but they don't even know that they're doing that to you because you've never even said it. Okay, there's obvious things whereby you can tell that if you treat that person the very same, they wouldn't like it.
Don't let things slide.
Then,
Just remember, that's just the main thing. Don't let things slide. That's where the mistake is, because you're still in that phase and you've got that fear. Don't let things slide. Don't have that fear of what if they leave me. If they leave you, then that means they're not the one, because they're supposed to listen to you and actually take it, your feelings and because everybody has insecurities. Ain't nobody perfect out here. Everybody has something that irks them and makes them feel some type of way. And we have to respect that until it's, until they polish it and fix it, because some things are for, people to fix with themselves. It's not your business. But you need to allow that to happen and not trigger that or disrupt that process and make it worse. Just be proper. If it's not working for you, step aside so the right person can come in. I think I had a saying where it's just like, don't be out here busy with someone else's future. If you don't see someone in your future, let them go, because they're someone else's future, and you're out here holding on to someone else's future for no damn reason. Like I'm out here, my time is going, I'm thinking it's gonna take forever.
Exactly. I mean, future is for everybody. How many kids does he got? So don't hold on to future.
Don't hold on to somebody else's future.
Yeah,
let that person go.
Future.
Let that person go so they can find their future and you can find your right future in time, and you don't have to have so many regrets, because that's
But then that's another thing, because if you really do it within those lines of avoiding confronting red flags and all that, even if they were lying to you that you are part of the future, you would know that you're not. But because you're not saying anything,
do you think you would know?
I mean, there's some things you would ask. I mean, liars at some point they stumble over themselves. It will happen at some point that your lie will clash, and then So it's okay to always ask, because it's not like you always have the story planned out. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean,
question things. Yeah, then you can add those things together.
Your intuition comes in.
Yeah, it does. You need to listen to it as well, because everybody has that. Listen to your gut.
Yeah, that's where your intuition comes in.
But also on a serious note, this is also to avoid things like depression. This thing is real, guys, and it's not very, very nice. The things that we see, some people, spouses, they kill each other. Some of them kill themselves, husbands, wives commit suicide because maybe the relationship is tough, depression and all that. Reason being, you are accepting bad treatment.
Yeah.
Right? As much as you are accepting bad treatment, you are not getting any better, because it's hitting you more and more every day. You did not nip it in the bud the first time.
Exactly.
You allowed it the first time. Maybe let's say the first time you're like, okay, second chance. Then second chance, like, okay, the last chance, because normally people go like that: first chance, second chance, then last chance. Like a warning, like a job. First warning, second warning, last warning.
Exactly.
Then from here you are gone. Because when you're number 3, you might come back after a while, but you are trading on a thin ice.
Yeah. Exactly.
Then you do it one more time, you're out.
Exactly.
So sometimes it might be that.
But then it takes forever, because
don't.
There's manipulation, and that's where it drags. And then you out there and this is not right. That's why it's easier to just do it now. If they dump you, let them dump you. You cry now.
If you don't
it's
like
better
something,
to cry
you don't
now
like
than to cry so many years later, because you're gonna cry either way.
Yes, but let's say you need to stop. Maybe let's say, for example, I like hanging out with many girls, and now I'm in a relationship with a girl who's not even part of those girls. I mean, if you are that girl and you don't like me hanging out with you should say that, dude, I really like, but I can only be with you, you know. If you stop, because I can't, so that you know that it won't, so that even next time, if they are going to sneak out, go in that side, you know that they are still not done. You know where you stand.
Exactly. Because
Things
I
that
mean,
you
who you
don't want.
fetching within those girls?
You have to put a line, guys.
Exactly.
Everyone
And-
has principles. Actually, it also comes down to principles. Because as a person you live, there's a certain principle that you follow. There's a certain way of life that you follow, you know. And within that, you have your own principles that you set for yourself, or standards, you know. And then within those, if you see that one of those principles is being compromised in the early stages, that's where you need to flag it out, you know. So that you know that, okay, if we are going to continue with this part, I am not okay. So that if that person also can live without whatever that is, they can say, okay, ready, let's continue. Or they can tell you, no. Then if that's the case, this is me, then let's end it. To save yourself a lot of this depression that is going on, where people are killing each other and whatever, guys.
Hey guys,
you know?
it becomes a whole other mess. So
Don't allow something to go on for so long until it gets to that place. Some people don't even have eyes. One eye is your partner with you. Some people pour each other with hot rice and hot
exactly.
water.
So there's a lot of drama out here. So to avoid that, guys, you know, to avoid that, let's just nip things in the bud. And to wrap this
First
all
time
up,
you say it, run.
exactly. Run. But to wrap this all up, guys, remember the two main awesome rules now, which is to know your person and to always communicate, you know. Make sure that you communicate in a way that you understand each other. Of course, you know your person, and so you know how to communicate. You see how those two work together? Yes. So we remember that, and we remember that we don't let things slide, and we nip things in the bud at the moment or within the soonest time.
Appropriate time
between you and them, not in front of the crowd, not in front of the whole world for everybody to see, because your business, that type of business should not be put out there. You know what I'm saying?
Sober-minded.
You know what?
Then drink after.
Exactly.
Not drunk, because that never works out.
You speak your serious mind, and maybe it's not the time for your serious mind to come out. Then the fight becomes worse. And it's a problem. It's a problem because, I mean, they say a drunk mouth speaks no lies. So let's do that, you know. If somebody tells you that your head's shaped like an ice cream and you don't like that,
you say it.
You know. If somebody's out here drinking all night, doesn't even let you know, doesn't even communicate to say, I'm out with friends.
You worried.
You should say something. So that next time, if they do something, this is the main point that you need to take. If they make any type of change and effort, and they actually follow within what you requested, like next time, it's like, you know what, I'm going to drink, I might get this, you know, drunk, and I might not be able to text you or call you at the end of the night. I'll check you tomorrow morning. Then that's it. I'm going to be waiting for you tomorrow morning. And tomorrow morning, you better say something as you would. And then everything's good. You know what I'm saying? You stuck to that. Somebody who doesn't and tells you, oh my gosh, how could you? How I need to, you know, stories, just stories after you've requested a simple thing to make you feel better. Just is a sign that, you know what, maybe this is not the one. Or this is not going to work out because the communication is not straight. It's not going through. You're not hearing me because I'm trying to tell you that, you know what, I would appreciate just for you to say, I'm going drinking. So good night in advance, you know? and that's it. We'll talk tomorrow, and that's it. So that I know that okay, you thought of me.
You don't just
and you
wonder
just you didn't you didn't disappear, and I'm not out here like, oh my god, where is he? I know exactly. Oh, he's drinking, so obviously he's not gonna pick up his phone. He's not gonna answer my text. He's just gonna see this tomorrow. So I might just be bored and just put a lot of messages for you to read tomorrow morning, just for the fun of it. So you wake up to some stuff.
You guys, I'm telling you, she's right about that one. She can send them.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. But until you get used to it and you know exactly, if you can tolerate it, of course, you won't really make a fuss about it. But if it's something that you really don't feel right, you say something. You know what I'm saying? And if they listen, then you're blessed. If they don't listen, then
good luck.
Separate and don't be depressed. And remember, within all of this, remember to heal and heal all the time.
Hola.
Peace.